welcome. Today we're going to be talking about pets, and if you're happy, are you healthy? So you can see here I have a picture of a meme and it says pet a dog today. Go pet your dog, it's healthy. Studies show petting a dog lowers the petter's blood pressure and heart rate, and also it's a benefit for the dog. The Centers for Disease Control says that studies have shown that the bond between people and their pets can increase fitness, lower stress, and bring happiness to their owners. I have owned 6 dogs and 3 birds and had family pets growing up. I have my parents living with me in my home. My mother has a memory care dog named Lily, who is her companion and best friend, and who has been walking with her on her journey of Alzheimer's disease. If we really want to be happy and healthy during this pandemic, we should get a pet for our health. Why not? We should get a pet for companionship, and we should get a pet for emotional support. Pets equal a healthier you, a happier you, and they give you pandemic power. We'll talk more about that in a minute. Pets is a healthier you. We've all made excuses about why we don't have time for a pet, want to clean up after a pet. The question is, can your health afford you not to have a pet? Regular walking or playing with pets can decrease blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and triglyceride levels. In an article from the American Heart Association, it states that spending time with a pet can release endorphins, which are brain chemicals that help us de-stress and feel good. According to Brian Hare, merely sharing a gaze can increase oxytocin in you and your dog. It's as if your dog is hugging you with his eyes. Not convinced yet? The CDC states that these are just some of the benefits of owning a pet. Decreased blood pressure, decreased cholesterol, decreased triglyceride levels, decreased feelings of loneliness, increased opportunities for exercise and outdoor activities, increased opportunities for socialization. By becoming a healthier version of ourselves, we are then challenged to become a happier version of ourselves. So, pets equal a happier you. I told you all about my mom, who is dealing with the pain and the unknowns involved with Alzheimer's disease. But Lily the Wonder Dog is her best friend and her closest confidant. She is there for her when no one else understands what she is going through. In fact, 80% of pet owners say that their pet makes them feel less lonely. 85% of pet owners and non-pet owners believe interacting with a companion animal can reduce loneliness. And lastly, 76% agree human-animal interactions can help address social isolation. And I think we've all felt that lately. In the article, Pets Are the New Coworkers, it points out that while social interaction is limited, your non-human coworker might be one of the best friends that you can count on for emotional support. Not convinced yet? Well, that brings me to my final point, which is pets equal pandemic power. So I'm sure you're wondering what that means. Well, I watched a YouTube video called The Power of Pets in the Pandemic, and we learned that dogs have a superpower. Dogs know when to step in because they can read our facial expressions. I didn't realize this. In the cute video by Drolette, we met Beans the Mini Poo, and here he is pictured here on the screen, and his owner Magnus. Magnus got the puppy during the pandemic, and she made an Instagram page for Beans the Mini Poo, which has become famous in the pandemic. And to think all Magnus wanted was companionship to support her emotionally. Pandemic pets are there for us when we navigate this time of uncertainty. We are there for them while we are working from home and schooling from home. Will we be there for them when things return to normalcy? I'd like to think so. Dogs help us cope with crisis, whether it be a pandemic or facing memory care. In the book, Dr. Dogs, which you can see down here, it tells the stories of many service dogs, but of interest to this speech are the stories about the psychiatric service dogs who help mitigate mental illness with their partners. Although pets can make messes and leave dog hair on your clothes and your couch or chew your favorite shoe, your health, happiness, and mental well-being are a great trade-off, don't you agree? If we really want to be happy and healthy during the pandemic, we should get a pet for our health. We should get a pet for companionship, and we should get a pet for emotional support. I talked about why pets equal a healthier you and a happy you and give you a pandemic power. In this time of uncertainty, can we afford not to have a pet? Can our health afford not to have a pet? If you don't want to own a pet, consider fostering with the Jacksonville Humane Society. Thank you very much for your time today.